The video crasher.
So, what's going on? I want to start creating more videos. I'm going to start just uploading more videos of me actually just talking. So, I'm making this video. And if there's something that you want me to talk about, get my comment on, if there's something that you see interesting on social media, send it to me. I will talk about it, react to it, whatever, and then just get real on it. But in this video, what I really wanted to talk about and address, and baby over here is just looking at me, but what I really want to talk about was something that is pretty close to me, and that's music. I love music. I love creating music. I love making it. I love listening to it. Primarily CHH, Christian hip hop, for those of you who listen to it. And I comment a lot on CHH because I am a CHH artist. So I talk about it a lot, and it's close to me. It's close to my heart because I make that music. I am in that field. So of course I'm going to have strong feelings and opinions toward that industry because I'm in it. So I was talking to a friend on the phone the other day, and we were talking about CHH, and I told him that to me, I feel like I really believe that CHH is first off, it's just missing. I'm not gonna say a lot of it, but majority of what I listen to, I really feel like it's just missing the presence of God within the industry. And when I say that, I'm not saying that the artist might not be called by God to create that music, but what I'm just saying is that a lot of it is not centered or focused on that. It's more focused on the artist and what the artist is dealing with and going through emotionally, socially, mentally, which is fine, but I think that if you're going to introduce a problem that you're having, it's important to introduce the solution or how God brings you out of that. It's one thing to hear you or to hear an artist or a person talking about an issue, but I wanted to see how you overcame it. I want to see how you dealt with that issue and made it out. Because if I'm struggling with the same thing, I don't want to just glorify the issue. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to talk about the problem, give me a solution. And for me, I feel like a lot of CHH we don't think about the listener a lot of times. I feel like a lot of artists would create a song, share their feelings, say something in there that may be, that may cause someone coming up to stumble because of what you do. I understand the artist wants to be real, and we don't want to lie about what we're going through or sugarcoat anything. That's fine. But at the same time, you also got to consider those who are coming up after you. You may cause someone else to stumble, huh?
Consider your influence.
Yeah, because you have influence. So consider that. And you have someone coming up after you that might not be as strong or in a space mentally to handle the topic, the conversation, or the issue. You can cause them to stumble and have them battle within themselves unnecessarily. It's bad enough life is going to throw a lot at us. You can introduce something prematurely to a person. That exists. I think society introduces a lot to the younger generation prematurely before they're in a space mentally, physically, emotionally to handle, mature enough to handle that issue. So I think a lot of times a lot of artists, I really feel like a lot of artists sometimes just aren't considering, just be more considerate in the communication. Yeah, you might not have an issue with that. You might not have an issue even with cursing. And that's a whole nother debate within itself. But what's a curse word? What's not a curse word? I'm not cursing you. Yeah, all of that, which is nonsense to me. But if even with that could cause someone to stumble. Me, I can listen to a quote unquote CHH artist. I can hear cursing. I'm not gonna go out and listen for it, but I can hear cursing in the background or someone in passing music, or if I'm watching a CHH artist interview and they curse in the interview, I can hear that and be like, that's nothing I'm gonna do. But if someone else may be listening to that could cause, may be young in the faith, that can cause them to stumble or debate within themselves. And then now that creates something that's in them that should not be there. And now they're battling things unnecessarily because they're not in the space to handle that communication. It's just like Paul said, and Paul was just like, when he talks about, I forget where it said, I don't want to get it wrong, but research it on your own time. Paul was talking about eating meat or sitting down to eat meat to other idols, stuff like that. He said, if
it
whatever,
causes my brother to stumble.
yeah, if it causes my brother to stumble, I'm just not going to eat meat, even though there's nothing wrong with that. But if it's going to cause an issue within my brother, I'm just not going to do it because I don't want to cause them to stumble, and we're going to have to pay an account for that. We're going to be held accountable for our brothers and sisters in the faith. Am I my brother's keeper? Yeah, yes, I am. So I need to be careful within myself. There's some things that I'm just not going to do or say. Not that I'm trying to be fake, but I don't want to cause an issue within someone else, and I don't want to cause them to stumble. So I'm going to be careful in my communication, what I do, and everything like that. So, and there's so much, man. There's so much. So if you want to hear me talk a little bit more about it, if you want to hear anything else, not just CHH related, what I'm gonna do with these videos is just talk about a number of things, man. If God lays something on my heart, I'm going to talk about it. My wife said marriage. I'm gonna talk about marriage. I'm gonna talk about the man's point of view and stuff. We're gonna get into why it's so hard for men and women to communicate. Dealing with women. Just a lot, like everything. Just. I want to be able to just, sit in front of the camera and just go whatever God lays in my heart, whatever He wants me to talk about. So if you have something that you want me to talk about, send it my way. Questions, comments, concerns. Let's get in the comment section. Let's do that. Let's just talk about it. So I don't even know if I'm gonna name this anything. I don't even know. We're just gonna go for it. Okay, guys? We're just gonna go for it. Send me a video, send me a song, send me whatever. Let's get into this conversation. Let's talk about it. And yeah, deuces.